Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Hey, welcome to Young Hustlers.
Look who's back!
Come on, man. Every Thursday, we come to you to get the hustle young, regardless of the age you is.
Trying to get you the shortcuts, the hacks, give you the information that, man, I wish my uncle taught me.
Huh?
I wish my
Dude,
daddy
I had
taught
an
me.
uncle
Man.
that took, my daddy wasn't around, and my uncle was busy with his own game. Trying to do his own game. He had his own hustle going on. He's like, I ain't got time for nephew, punk, G. He didn't even know my name. I don't think he even knew my damn name. Hey, first of all, welcome to everybody that's joining us today.
Noon, East Coast Standard Time.
Yeah, every
Thursday.
12 p.m.
Noon, East Coast Standard Time. We come here. Not only can you watch the show live on Grant Cardone TV, the great folks at Grant Cardone TV, but you can also catch us on Stitcher, and you can catch us on iTunes.
By the way, we have 2 of the top 5 business shows on all of IGMO tunes. iTunes. Okay. All right, so check it out. Today we're going to be talking about how you can get everywhere, how you as an expert can become omnipresent in your space and get known everywhere. Our number is 305-865-8668, 305-865. Phones are already. We got Florida, Michigan, England, Philadelphia, D.C. on the line already. Hang with us, folks.
Yeah, so look, we were sitting down, we were trying to figure out what we were going to do about the show today, and so we were talking about, growing businesses and expanding your income, and I sat down thinking, I'm like, but how is that even real for somebody? Where do they even, start? How? And then we were like, dude, the number one problem that millennials or that small business owners have is obscurity. And so we wanted to start at the very beginning of the journey and figure out how to solve the obscurity.
There was a man and a woman, Adam and Eve.
Speaking of,
Adam punched on it, stole a rib. Somebody got the rib somehow.
So just real quick from the last show, Alistair Williams, I want to acknowledge you for reaching out. Gus Correa.
Dude, the comments you guys post, are awesome and unbelievable.
Love
By the
them.
way, if you ever have a question that you want answered outside the comments, it's Jarrod at Grant Cardone TV, Grant at Grant Cardone TV. So if you have a question for one of us,
reach out there.
Also, we're going to be checking out your comments. Carrie Simpkins says, love the show.
Thank you, Carrie.
Okay.
Appreciate
you guys are awesome.
comments.
So let's talk about Jarrod. Let's get right into it, okay?
Let's just dive into it.
Immerse, which is kind of the thing with omnipresence. Omnipresence is, if you look it up in the dictionary, it's the concept of being everywhere all at the same time. So a lot of people, they reach out to me all the time. They're like, dude, it's like you're everywhere. They literally say the definition. It's like everywhere I turn, I see you. So it's a trick. I saw it in a dictionary about, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing a course, and it talked about basically going wide. It was how do I go wide and get more people to know about me?
And so as a young entrepreneur or a millennial, what's important to understand is that there's a lot of noise. So omnipresence isn't an option for you. It's the only thing that you can do in order to get noticed, whether it's the job that you want or the girl that you want or the guy that you want or whatever. You got to understand that the amount of information that gets put in front of people today is tremendous. And if you want to stand out and get noticed, get the job, guy, girl, whatever that you're looking for, you have to be able to freaking...
And it's on nobody's budget. The guy starts a business. I look at a guy's business plan the other day, and I'm like, well, dude, where's your omnipresence budget? He's like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Who, I'm not talking about money now, I'm talking about energy, energy, right? Who's going to do the tweeting, the posting on YouTube, the Google Plus,
the Periscopes,
writing the articles
the
on Mediums, the
Blabs.
Periscopes. Who's going to do all this,
Yeah.
man? Oh, wow, wasn't thinking about that. Who's going to write the articles? Who's going to go to the charity event? Who's going to go do the speaking gig? Who's going to knock on the doors?
Yep.
Look, I'm not even talking about all the other things I'm adding right now. I'm doing 2 anchors every day, 2 anchors. If you're not following me on Anchor, man, those are very
You
serious.
love that. You like that app. I'm
Dude,
still
I
trying
love
to
Anchor.
figure it out.
I love Anchor.
Yeah.
I love Anchor, okay? Snapchat, I'm doing stuff on Snapchat every day. Where's the energy going to come from? How are you going to do this if you're a one-man show or a one-woman show? How can you be a solopreneur
Yeah.
and be in 50 places in one day?
And what it really comes down to is if you understand why you need to do this, then the mechanics kind of figure themselves out. If the why gets strong enough and you get really solid on why you're doing it and the importance of omnipresence, then the mechanics again start working out. But the first thing you really need to do is what?
You got to commit first.
Dude, you
You
got
got to commit. You got to understand this is not what Jarrod's saying
Yeah.
is right. This isn't like maybe going to be on your budget, possibly be in your thinking. This is like urination. This is like food. This is
breathing
like,
air.
This is air, man. This
Brushing
is
your
just
teeth.
basic. This and so many people are out there. Man, I don't know how you do all this, dude. I don't have a choice to do all this. This is the only way. So that's the first thing I want.
Well, and you know, but things. This is more omnipresence is more real now for the average person than it ever has been. It's
Well, it's
more of a
possible.
reality.
Now it's possible. You
Because
can
before,
actually do it now.
in the ad days, the Mad Men ad days, the only people that got noticed were the people that had money.
That's right.
And so
Okay.
now you have the opportunity to get around that.
We're going to come back. I'm going to share 3 points with you that we used here that we've actually proven work here. We'll be back in just a few seconds. And let me just say this, man, if you guys, those of you who missed the greatest sales secret follow-up, that's part of what I'm doing all the time to constantly wrap up people and have them remember who I am, because obscurity has 2 levels. We'll be back and talk to you about those 2 levels and the 3 points that will change you and make you omnipresent.
After the break.
Is your dealership dominating your market? Are your marketing dollars earning the highest return possible? This month only, Rush Impact Marketing is offering a free market analysis to help you find untapped potential in your area. Text SUPERSALE to 555-888. Rush Impact Marketing, the #1 staffed event, direct mail, and digital marketing company in the United States, have developed a program to meet your customers where they are, whether it is on Facebook, YouTube, phone calls, or snail mail. Be certain you are exhausting your opportunities. Text SUPERSALE to 555-888. From click and order to brick and mortar, we have a campaign at every price point, whether you are a salesperson or dealer principal of a major automotive group. We have a program in place to help you crush your sales goals. Text SUPERSALE to 555-888 to receive your free market analysis now. Don't wait, as our exclusive territories are booking fast. Repairing credit takes time, it takes energy, and it takes resources. With so many options to repair your credit, how do you get started? At Safe Credit Solutions, our #1 priority is to create a plan for you to repair your credit effectively. Our goal at Safe Credit Solutions is to provide immediate and ethical service to ensure your credit score rises and you can get qualified for the things you want in your life. Safe Credit Solutions has a credit portal for its clients to track progress and keep you involved and in control of your credit repair. Clients have been known to see results as soon as 30 to 45 days from starting. Visit safecreditsolutions.com, that's safecreditsolutions.com, to get started and have one of our FICO certified consultants start the process on your credit repair. That's safecreditsolutions.com. Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016, it's clear why Steve Griggs is the #1 visual artist in landscape design. With 30-plus years of experience, dynamic energy, and the true New Yorker spirit, Steve Griggs brings flexibility and innovation to his craft. With clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Neck, Steve Griggs crafts and delivers a brilliant landscape plan offering top value to guarantee your backyard oasis at a fair price. Landscaping can increase a home's value 15 to 20%, with a return on that investment from 100 to 200%. Steve Griggs treats every client to a transparent, step-by-step, hands-on process from concept to design and implementation. When Steve Griggs promises, he delivers. As a member of the American Society of Landscape Architects, combined with his years of formal training and experience, your landscape will be transformed from ordinary to extraordinary. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com.
SAS. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're omnipresent.
Everywhere.
That's what we're talking
all
about
the
today,
time.
the omnipresence. If you look at the image we used on the show today, dude, it's about wrapping. I don't know if you guys saw this earlier, but
Occupying space.
okay, but this is how I think. This is when I went to my office and I said, guys, I want to wrap planet Earth, okay, with my.
We got a guy coming in from Indonesia tomorrow.
Indo.
He wants to be your guy in Indonesia.
Okay, when I started thinking about this, I was doing some courses actually on becoming
Omnipresent.
omnipresence, on like getting known, like what does the planet want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how can I actually have affluence in my life? And I was sitting there thinking, oh, I could go out and pound on a door and make some money. I did that already.
Mm-hmm.
I could sell a book and maybe, a million people buy the book and I make 15% of the $15 and I make $1.5 million. But I'm like, dude, that's not real money. Real money would be reaching 7 billion people and having some portion of them give me a penny.
Yep.
The money wouldn't be the issue. The money now, at that point, the money is, oh man, I'm just going to continue to do this so I can fund these activities and hire people. But really, the real wealth is, I just helped a bunch of freaking people, man. Billions of people, hundreds of millions of people, right? So I said, hey, how do we wrap? Like right now, we're working on our programs, converting all of our podcasts in Spanish. I need a person that translates everything to Spanish from all our webcasts, right?
Yep.
So let's go over the 3 points.
Okay.
Right?
Number one.
You got to make a commitment to being omnipresent because that's where the true wealth is.
Yep.
Not just financial wealth, but the real health wealth.
So number one is you need to identify. Well, we talked about commitment first. That's got
Commitment.
to be in. That's got to be in
None
place.
of this matters without that, so we're not going to even count that as a number. That's just like the backbone, the DNA.
The given.
Yeah.
The given. Number one is, what do you want to be known for? What is your identity? What is your brand? What is your persona? What is your content? What is your face? What is your front door? What is it that people see when they come and find you?
And the way to figure that out is you sit down, take a whiteboard, okay, put your face on it. I don't know, can we find out where that link is? That show I did, that
Where you drew everything
interview.
out?
There's an interview. I'll give you the link here in a second. And we just sat down. I put my face in the middle of a whiteboard and then just said, who am I? And I made a list of all the things that I am. It's called assets. Everybody has assets. Assets are not just money or house, which is never an asset.
Yeah.
Man, what are the other things? You're a father. You're great on sales. You wrote articles. You worked from home. You've had 2 kids. Any and all the, I've hired people, okay? I knocked on doors.
Yep.
I recruited people. I fired people.
Done network marketing.
Done network marketing. Got great people to work for me. Put together commission plans. These are all things I could actually talk about. But Jarrod says, do I want to be known for all those things?
Yeah.
In the beginning, you probably can't be known for all those things.
Well,
You need to
otherwise
pick
you're
one
the
thing.
jack of all trades.
Yeah.
With the watches and everything, and master of none.
So number one, what do you want to be known for? Now, once you clarify that,
The intention is set.
you haven't told anybody. What are your outlets? Okay, what outlets? John, can you help me?
Can
here?
somebody?
What are your outlets? Because what happens is notifications come in on my phone right here. Number 2, what are your outlets for distribution? What are your outlets for push? What are your
Mechanisms to reach.
Yeah, what are your roads, routes?
The flows, the channels to flow out on.
The lines, the lines. I mean, lines is a really good. How can I? Where's my distribution of this message, right? Now,
Distribution.
distribution. Where's the distribution of the message? Because people say content is king. I don't agree that content is king. If you have content, it sits in a closet.
And nobody knows about it.
Dude, it's not the king of anything. Nobody
It's the
even
king of
knows
the closet.
it needs to come out of the closet.
It needs to be the queen.
Wow. Okay. So you need to get it out. Okay. So what you would do now is you would make a list of all the different distribution channels. Right?
Everything.
Grant Cardone TV. Like we have people come to us and say, I want to do a show in your network. I want to do 52 shows in your network, Grant. People actually exchange with us funds for that, time and energy, so that we can distribute on our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitter, our LinkedIn, our Anchor, interviews, webcasts, everything. So we start pushing those names and that content, that information out. Because CNBC, ABC, CBS, they're not taking your call, folks. They're not taking my call. They're not taking your call.
Yeah.
All right. Third thing, Jarrod.
Third thing.
Big thing, dude. This is a big thing.
Who do you want to know you?
Who?
What audience?
Oh, everybody. Oh, yeah. Well, yes.
Well,
and no.
but that initially, because there's two types of people.
Right.
There's the people that you want to transact with now. Like, who do I want to engage with, or who do I want to
monetize with right now?
That we can do business with, and then everybody
See, me
else.
and Gary Vaynerchuk, which I admire Gary, but Gary's got a different business model than a lot of people. Okay, he doesn't want to monetize right now. He says, I don't want to monetize right now. I'm like, okay, well, that's good for you, Gary, but I need to run my business.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I can't help how Gary wants to do it. I'm good, bad. Most of you out there need money now. Mm-hmm. You don't have the choice to not monetize. So while that might work for an individual, most of you out there got to pay your bills. You got to buy groceries this week. You got a business to run. You want to make expansion. You got to buy some ad time. Facebook wants some money from you. Do you need some freaking monetization?
You got some flow,
so there's two groups that we look at. Who do I need money from this week, right now, today, to pay us? And the second group is everyone else. Mm-hmm. Let's take some calls, Jarrod.
Let's take some callers, man. Johnny from Florida. What's going on? Johnny?
Hello?
Johnny, welcome to the show. Young Hustlers.
Somebody talking about your haircut, man.
Thanks.
What's going on, man?
Pretty good. I was just trying to see if I could get some advice for my situation here.
Dude, you called the right place,
What's the
man.
situation,
You called the right
man?
place.
You about to jump off that ledge, man?
Well, I already kind of jumped off, and now I need some savings. So.
Okay. You halfway down, or you already hit?
Well, about to hit.
All right. Well, dude, just embrace it, man. Embrace the fall, baby.
I'm trying to get some help because I'm starting an e-commerce business, and in the beginning, I wanted to, create my own PC gaming brand, but I took out a bunch of loans, about $70,000, $80,000, started branding mouses and designing mouses, and next thing I know, I'm running out of money, and so I was like, okay, I better give up on this, even though I didn't want to give up, but I was just running out of money too quick. So I started a different business where I buy products from different companies wholesale and sell their products for them on Amazon and make them successful on Amazon because
what's the problem, dude? What's the problem? I don't understand the problem, man.
The problem now.
This fall's taking too long. Dude, if you're going to hit, baby, do it quick. If you're going through hell, man, run as fast as you can, folks. If you're going to jump off the building, man, go, man. Embrace the fall. Everybody is going to crack their freaking back one day. Like you're good. I was in a car wreck one day, head-on car wreck, okay? A head-on car wreck. I knew I was going to get in this head-on car wreck, okay? As soon as right before the head-on car wreck, I'm like, I'm going to dig on this. It's going to be an unbelievable experience. And boom, man, I literally experienced myself. I just let go right at the end. There was nothing to do about it, bro. You got to go with it, man. Go with it. Understand, nothing bad is going to happen to you, folks, unless nobody ever knows you.
Yeah.
If you don't get out on that ledge, get on the edge, jump sometime, I mean, nothing great, nothing bad, nothing's ever going to happen to you, which would be the worst thing. Stay with us. You're watching Young Hustlers.
The fall is always the moment when you have to redefine yourself. Easy is not part of success. Easy is not part of life. When I was 33 years old, I faced the lowest point in my life. I was broke, I was battling demons of women, finances, alcohol, and drug addictions. And here I stand in front of you in the top 1% of car salesmen in the United States. Quitting was never an option for me. I keep pushing for my son, for my dreams, and what I'm attempting to create for my own life. My name is Mark Jennison, and this is the Comeback Corner. I was a millionaire twice and lost it all twice. And now I'm here to show you what it takes to come back and stand in the face of adversity, even if that adversity is yourself. This show is designed to prove that no matter how far you fall, no matter how great the defeat or failure, there's always a comeback. There's always an opportunity to redefine yourself, redefine who you are, and come back stronger, better, and faster than before.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/comeback corner. That's youtube.com/comeback corner.
Today's world is digital, and every business, if they want success and expansion, must learn to thrive in this digital environment. Snowbot serves you, your company, and your business to help you develop software that will optimize your revenue, attract more customers, and increase your website conversions. With offices in Helsinki, Eastern Europe, and Tokyo, Snowbot focuses on web development, mobile app development, and design. To get your business thriving in this digital landscape, let us provide all the solutions needed to increase your conversion, keep attention, and grow your business. Visit snowbot.net. That's snowbot.net to get started right now.
Welcome back to Young Hustlers.
We're back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Miami Beach.
We bring you those millennial tips,
Come
strategies.
Rain, come shine.
Dude, we want to give you transferable skills that you can actually take and do something with.
So you can get some of that.
Get paid.
So you can do what you want to do, because look, bottom line is you live on an economic planet. You need money. If people don't know you, they won't fund you. It won't happen.
You won't get the job you want.
3 points, 3 perks we're talking about today. How to get everybody on the planet to know your name.
Number one.
Yeah.
What do you want to be known for?
Mom.
What are your assets? What identify and get freaking rock solid on what you want to be known for.
See, in the beginning, just because I made a list, but I'm like, what's my core? Okay, my core at the beginning was sales. I'm going to get people to know me as the sales giant, guru, godfather.
The godfather
the
of
freaking
selling.
living legend. And I did that. Now, once I accomplished that, everybody was starting to associate my name with the Gittimers and the Brian Tracys and the Tom Hopkins. Then I said, okay, what I want to do now is I want to step up above those guys, and I want to own the space. So I stayed with that one space until I'm like, this is mine now. Until I got that one, then I started looking at, okay, I need to add these other things. What else do I know how to do? Okay, number two,
the outlets. The lines, the distribution.
Literally, I took a piece of paper, man. I drew myself. I drew the world around me. How do I reach them? What is a line? A line to these people, not the person. Oh, Twitter. Twitter works. Costs me nothing. Oh, Facebook. That Facebook is one. Okay?
LinkedIn.
Oh, a telephone.
YouTube.
That will work. A LinkedIn. Okay, because don't forget, one at a time, too. I can call people. Oh, webcasts. That's how they taught me into webinars here. I never did webinars before until last year. Jarrod said, Grant, let's do a webinar. No, I don't want to do that. I was associating webinars with guys that I'm like, I don't like that business model.
Yeah.
And Jarrod's like, Grant, it's a line. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. See, once I was like, that serves my purpose, right? What else, Jarrod?
Medium, Periscope,
Medium,
all the social stuff.
Medium,
Emails.
Periscopes. Hey, how about this? Speaking gigs.
Visits, dude. When we go out and do an event, we never see just one
Personal
person.
visits, never. Jarrod went to, where were you this
Atlanta.
week? Atlanta. What did I ask you before the call was over?
How many more people did you see?
Who else did you see, man? Now, he knows when he goes out. My whole office knows
Yeah.
when they go out. They don't come home without seeing more than 1 or 2 people, man.
And I just want to give you like a quick little success tip that I learned from him, because this has made the world of difference for me. Whenever I travel, I bring my laptop. I get right to work on the plane. Whenever I book tickets, I book the absolute positive last flight out of the day, or the absolute positive first flight out of the morning, so that I can maximize my day, and I never see just one person. Those are a few things that I learned from this guy right here, and has completely changed the way that I travel and the way that I do business. Sorry for the tangent.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But they're like,
But while you're doing that, I'm writing down all the different pieces. I don't know if you can see this or if you can come in tight on it, okay? Robert, maybe you can. But look, what I have here, I just keep adding them, man. I'm not even finished, right? I got iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, webcasts. Until we wrote this down, we didn't take advantage of a lot of this stuff. We didn't have an iTunes and a Stitcher account.
it's like your goals, man. If you don't write your goals down, you won't even know what you're running at.
MyGCTV.com. The reason we created this studio right here, I just added this, so we could control our content, right? So these are just some of the things. Charities, speaking engagements, schools and universities. I could add that to the list. What else do I do, Jarrod?
Boy.
Instagram. I don't have
Coaching
Instagram.
calls?
Pinterest. Coaching calls. Periscope. Meerkat. Blab.im. None of those are even on my list right now. And notice how many things I have.
Jimmy Cephalo in the morning on the radio.
Jimmy Cephalo in the morning.
The ad we're running on 880 The Biz.
Yeah, we're getting ready to drop into CNBC. Okay, I'm getting ready to start an infomercial. I'm a fund one of those late night freaking cheesy ass infomercials where I sell people that are freaking stoned something at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now look, when you go for a big audience like this, you're going, what is my content? Who is my audience? Okay, number 3, Jarrod.
What do you want? Who do you want to know you?
Who is it, man? And there's 2 groups of people. It's simple. It's not that complicated. None of this is going to happen without the first thing, the most important thing, the core thing.
Commitment.
You got to have a commitment
go all
so
in.
freaking deep, so stupid, so ridiculous that you're not worried about $49 anymore.
Yeah. You got to build the discipline for commitment in anything you do if you want to have any ounce of success.
Or let me just say this, you got to keep committing until something finally grabs you. Now, I'm going to tell you, I can't tell you how many books, how many seminars I've gone to, how many webcasts I've listened to. I did nothing with them. Nothing. Don't beat yourself up about it, man. Just keep committing to things until you finally, that one thing got me. I probably committed to tens of thousands of dollars to stuff I never used, never read, never learned anything from. But you know what? At least I was committing, right? And so I don't beat myself up.
You know what I do? I actually acknowledge the failure, like that something didn't work. Like I acknowledge it in like an overt way, like really over the top.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more okay. Like I'm happy to tell you, hey, dude, I went into that deal the other day. Dude, couldn't close the guy. I freaking tried everything, man.
I don't think it matters. I think what matters is
some people have a problem failing, though. You know,
you just keep doing it, but you're not failing if you don't quit. You know, like so what? I didn't listen to it. I got books at my home. I got tens of thousands of audio programs. I hadn't listened to them, but I did commit to them. I bought them. I own them. You don't. I have them. Right.
Yep.
So one day maybe I'll listen to them.
Yep.
So and maybe not. Maybe it's the next one. I know this. You cannot commit if you don't have the products and the tools. So just keep committing. Give yourself permission. Let's take some calls. Dylan from Kent, Canada.
Dylan, you
Hi,
there?
guys.
Hey, welcome to the show.
I'm just starting out in car sales here, and I was wondering what would be my best bang for the buck if I want to be omnipresent in my local market.
What you need to do is what I'm telling you right here, right now. Focus on that thing, automotive sales.
That's what you want to be known for, number one.
Yeah. Decide. Okay. Hey, I'm going to become known not in my city. What city you live in Canada?
Windsor, Ontario.
Okay, I've been there many times. So you don't want to be known in Windsor. You don't want to be known in Toronto. You don't want to be known in Ontario. Do you want to be known across Canada? And even, you know, if I could get you to be known in California, by the way, the California automotive market's bigger than the entire country of Canada. You know, I want to make you the superstar expert like my boy Mike Davenport is. Freaking guy's awesome. What do you want to be known for? Everything automotive. How to buy a car, how to finance a car, when to lease, when to purchase, the mistakes made when buying a car, how people get ripped off,
How to get the best
how to
deal.
trade your car in, when to sell outright, when to put an ad, how to write an ad. Do you need to become known for everything and anything automotive? Number two, what are your outlets?
Your lines.
Your lines, man. Your
Communication.
lines to the world, man. Like we're about to translate all my podcasts. I'm looking for someone to do Spanish that wants to be part of my expansion and can come in here, take all my podcasts. We did 5 webinars last year. Most people don't know this.
Yep.
We've sold more webinars out of this office than any other human being or group on planet Earth. Okay?
Boom.
My people don't even know that, right? So what we want to do is we want to take all our podcasts, all my Stitcher stuff, all my iTunes stuff, and all my webcasts, and have Spanish. I want to do that immediately, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm looking for do that because that's a line, right? So I got Twitter, I got YouTube, I got Facebook. You have those too. And the third thing you want to know is, okay, who do I want to push this message to every day?
Because you got the two people. One, the people who you want to sell now.
People that you talked to last week.
And then two, the people in freaking California.
People that visited your car dealership last month, 3 months ago,
Everywhere
6
else.
months ago, 9 months ago, that bought a car from your store 2 years ago. People in your family, your friends, okay?
Yep.
And everyone else that is interested in automotive, man. Look, people look at cars every freaking day, every day. People look at houses every day. People look at cookies every day. People look at dresses every day, watches every day, even though they don't buy them. I look at watches all the time. I don't buy one. Robert loves vests, okay? I wish Robert was in here. I bet he looks at vests freaking 3 times a day. Okay.
He might.
Not 3 times a day, but maybe
Okay,
3 times
but
a
he
week.
doesn't buy them every day, right?
times a
I
week,
love vests.
baby.
I love vests.
I've been looking at gun holsters. You know, doesn't mean I buy the gun holster. In fact, 98% of all the people that contact you, 98% of all the people that contact you do not buy the first time they contact you. They're not even ready.
The 98-2 rule.
73% of business-to-business leads, they're not gonna buy for months and months. I'm doing a program Saturday.
Yep.
From 8 a.m.
Greatest sales secret of all time.
There's 3 slots, 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. I'm going to be doing live Q&A. I'll be with you while I go over how to convert that 98%. Just imagine this. 98% of all your traffic
First contact
will not convert. I don't care how good you are.
So you got to have that contingency plan.
When I saw that number, I'm like, all our money is in the 98.
It's in the follow-up, man.
I've been spending all my time worried about those 2%ers. Okay?
So let's go to Anna next from England. Anna.
Hi, Grant and Jarrod and the whole Cardone. So
wow, I love your greeting.
Anna Maria. Oh, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm so excited to talk with you finally. So I'm calling you because my goal is to get my new docu-reality TV show, Dream Chaser, on the air in the USA. So I created Dream Chasers not only to inspire young hustlers to turn their dreams into reality, but also to provide me multiple flows of incomes after graduating from provide jobs, like not only for myself, but also like people who are going to obviously work for that TV show. So
yeah, what's the question, Anna? What's your question?
My question is that I have been developing this concept for the past 2 years, actually based on your videos, 12 tips to get your dream job. And you know what? People were so excited about it, but when I launched this on India, totally silent.
International symbol for
time out.
Dude, you got to quit talking so much. Like if you want to pitch, you got to tighten your pitch down because people don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like you need to go in. Yeah. I want a TV show in England to inspire entrepreneurs. I don't know what your pitch is, but you got to get to it quicker. Yeah. Hang on, Anna, hang on. So you got to get to it quicker, okay? Because no matter how good your pitch is, it's still going to come down to you pitching a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so you got to. We
talk about this a lot in our
elevator pitch.
Yeah,
right?
In our cold call training, and in that elevator pitch, that initial 20 seconds where you have a scripted statement that you make that you do the same thing the same way every time.
So the reason for the call, Anna, I don't want to hang this call up and say, "Oh, that's the chick from England that talks so much." I need to hang this up, be interested in Anna in England that's got this freaking idea that she's going to change the world and she's going to be the next star.
Because right now, here's what we know. We know that you live in England, and we know that you have a reality show that you want to get on TV in the U.S. We don't know anything about the show. We don't know why you want to do it. We don't know what success you've had before. We don't know. We don't know any of that.
Yeah. And maybe I don't need to know all that, but I need something to remember you by. It's called the hook, right? I need the magic questions. So
do you want to? Yeah.
So let's try it. Let's try it again. You've got 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got 20. Wait. Hang on. You've got 20 seconds. Go.
So I'm Anna Maya from England, and my question is, what kind of advice your kind of successful businessman would give me in order to make this new reality show? Okay, I know.
You're out of time now. So you got to work on your pitch, dude. You don't have a pitch yet, okay? So look, this is what I would tell you to do. If you don't have, first of all, go back and study my elevator pitch shows. Study the MakeMillionsOnThePhone.com. Go to MakeMillionsOnThePhone.com. That is an awesome program. I think it's $249. It's on sale right now, $249. Freaking program is ridiculous. If you guys don't know how to do a pitch, how are you going to know how to put an infographic?
If you don't know how to make a pitch, you're never going to sell your stuff.
But it comes down to this, like all these things I'm telling you today. Okay, you want to become omnipresent. What are your outlets? Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. What are you going to put on it? What are you going to put? What is your Facebook post going to be today at 2:00? And then at 3:30, what's it going to be? And oh, by the way, what happens when Facebook starts squeezing you down, choking the freaking life out of you, and won't distribute to the enormous list of people that you've built They squeeze you out. You got to flip over to Twitter and say, I got to do this in 140 characters. And that Twitter is only good for about 8 or 10 seconds. So now I got Facebook squeezing me. I got Twitter that's only good for 8 seconds. Now what? What's the content you're going to drop on these lines? You guys think this is all simple? This ain't simple, man. This requires tremendous commitment, unbelievable amounts of energy, and I'm going to tell you where most people fail. They fail because they don't have the content. Most of these expert guys, I have experts call me and say, dude, you're like a freaking content factory.
How do you do it, man? Who runs it for you? That's the number one thing they always say.
Who runs it for you, and where the hell do you get all this content? Well, number one, I don't copy content. I manufacture content. I teach people. I basically pay attention to what I'm doing. I'll give you an example, perfect example. I get an email from a lady this morning, and she says to me, let me see if I can pull this up. I think I sent it to you, Jarrod.
Yep, here.
She says, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this right here.
Yeah, hey, I'm with Thinkific. I'm looking at your site and saw you ran webinars. We're doing a post on selling with webinars on the Thinkific blog and wanted to include you in it. If you've got a minute, could you answer the following questions? So this is a perfect example. That is an opportunity. At first I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. That's what I always do, man. I got a bad attitude, right? I don't want to do this. And then I'm like, okay, hey, commitment, man. My commitment's sitting there, right? Okay, so, hey, what are the benefits of running a webinar? I answered the question. What are the tips for promoting seminars? I answered the question. Okay, now while I'm writing this, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to send this to her. I'm going to add all our links to all our webinars. I'm going to use this as a distribution point, and then here's my trick on content manufacturing. I'm also going to multi-purpose this. Send the email out, I grab Jarrod, hey, this is a new product right here. We're going to use this product to show people how to sell webinars. Because this is a new thing for me. What am I good at? I have made millions of dollars just in 1 year selling webinars, okay? Producing unbelievable amounts of content. Not 30 and 40-minute webinars where you look at a
they give you just enough so that you're like, man, I
4 hours, 5 hour webcast that people pay us for, they're happy with, and then they want to buy other products from us. So the point is this: every action you do every day should be targeted to monetizing with a customer to provide them a product or service, or number two, getting to everyone else.
Massive.
So I respond to this lady. It's free. I give her the answers, and we use that to multi-purpose. That's a trick in manufacturing content. Luke from Philadelphia. Luke,
what's going on? Uncle G, how you doing?
Good, man. Good.
It's great to be on the show. First things first, thank you so much for the opportunity to be on the show. And thank you to Rob Sislo. You trained the crap out of him.
You're welcome, man.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Excellent. I'm sorry. So your topic today is being omnipresent. That's what my goal is in 2016. And, working with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
So let me just walk you through the points, Luke. Okay, let me ask you, what do you want to be known for, number one?
Number one, I want to be known to be the financial guy to call, whether it's retirement planning or insurance.
An financial guy. Is that what he said, or just a financial guy?
A financial guy.
Okay, good.
The financial.
The financial guru guy. Like who? Who would you want to be like?
Like Lou Ponza. Like me.
Okay, yeah, but like who's some gurus in your space? Who's the leaders in your space right now?
Well, in my space, they would be.
Okay. So the second thing he wants
up on
the
himself.
second thing he wants to ask is, for the first thing I want to do is like, okay, I am going to be the Brian Tracy, Tom Hopkins, the
Zig Ziglar
of my time. Okay. And the second thing is, okay, what are my outlets? What are his outlets? His outlets could be a chamber of commerce, could be the local finance Rotary Club. It could be, it could be, hey man, he's going to do a webinar every Friday on finances, right? To start building his audience out. The third thing he's going to want to do is, who do you want to be?
Who do you want to know you? Who do you want your audience to be?
Who do I want to know me? I want two audiences. People that can buy my financial services this week, this month, so I can take care of my family and my business. And number two, everyone else.
Long-term, long play. Isham
From
Tampa, Florida. Welcome to the show, Isham.
What a long lag, man. The lag kills me.
Isham. Ish. Am.
Okay, so Mary
All right.
Miranda, my pitch is I coach women who are totally ready
to heal their lives
and become healthier.
Hey.
But, yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Hey guys, thank you for having me on. I've been following up with Jarrod quite a bit about a competitor right now, or a prospect who wants to go with a competitor who he perceives as bigger than me. So what I'm doing is I'm following him up like crazy, so that hopefully he will think I'm as big. Am I doing the right thing?
I don't think big's the issue. I think the issue is who's going to service the customer the most. I don't do business with Infusionsoft or Salesforce or whoever because they're big. Anchor's a brand new group, dude. I mean, they're not following me up. They provide me with a great service. So to me, I wouldn't worry about your size, dude, any more than I would worry about your age or I would worry about your sex. None of that means anything. What can you do for me? How can you make my business work? You know, just freaking overwhelm that guy. Be up in his shit every freaking day until he's like, damn. Because big companies can't do that and won't do that. In fact, what's the number, Jarrod, of companies that nurture leads?
65%.
Don't nurture a
not
lead.
nurture the
they
leads.
spend money, get a lead, and then nothing.
And know that only 2% of people buy on the first contact.
Yeah.
So without nurturing.
And know this, dude, only
I'm
25% of all
12th
salespeople.
contact.
Only 25% of all salespeople call back one time. 48% never call back twice, and then everybody drops off after that. Nobody's doing anything. Go ahead.
I want to tell you, I'm on my 12th contact. The first mistake I made, though, was something you said in Closer Survival Guide. I didn't go over there that night. So what happened is the next day, he talked to another company. Had I been in front of him, I would have closed him.
Yeah.
I convinced him not to sign the paperwork, but I've been following him up every day.
Dude,
trying to
okay,
get creative. Hey, here's an
so
article
now
in
what
your
you
state.
have to do, is you have to add a variety of ways to follow up, okay? Saturday, did you sign up for the greatest sales secret?
Yeah, I started off with the Closer Survival Guide was the first thing.
Okay,
I've
so
gone
this
through every book and every webinar.
Isham, this Saturday, I'm doing a live Q&A, 4 hour and 20 minutes, 3 different times during the day, 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 6 p.m. I want you to be on there. It's $49.
Already bought it, baby.
Okay, good. I want you to, what slot you going to join? 8 a.m., 1 p.m.,
I'm in the 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. I'll be there. You'll be there, dude. I'm going to show you about 60 different ways to follow that guy up because it might take 60 calls, but we'll finish that guy this year.
And I actually had somebody that reached out to me via email and sent me an example of follow-up. And this is somebody in the financial space who by all accounts, maybe is a professional, been doing this a while. And I saw the follow-up and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is such an opportunity for people.
Yeah. We had a guy reach out to me from Northwestern Mutual. He's going to make about $3 million this year. And he's like, your follow-up, that follow-up webinar you did the other night was freaking awesome. And the reason we decided to run this Saturday, okay, is because so many of you contacted me, emailed me, texted me, tweeted me. I missed it. I missed it, man. I wasn't available that day. So we're going to run Greatest Sales Secret. The greatest sales secret is follow-up. 98% of your leads don't follow up. That is the greatest sales secret of all time, okay? If you follow up, you don't have to learn anything else about sales. You don't have to learn how to close a deal, write a deal, negotiate. Dude, if your bandwidth is big enough, okay, and you know how to follow up with people strategically, you could be an introvert and pull this deal off. GreatestSalesSecret.com, 8 a.m. There's an 8 a.m. slot. You just punch in what slot you want, 8 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6 p.m. We're only going to take so many people because I can only respond to so many questions and answers, and I'm going to be broadcasting the seminar and answering your questions and your comments while that happens.
You might even get
Saturday.
crazy and give some stuff away, man.
Dude, I am crazy, okay?
Hey,
All right. Ernie says, Mary, I think it's awesome, and have you watched any of the First Ladies show? Elena Cardone rocks it.
This is about Mary. So my pitch is I coach women who are totally ready to heal their lives and become healthier, but feel lost and struggle to find themselves after leaving an abusive relationship. I show them how to turn their hardship into the best thing that happened to them while losing weight, learning to eat healthier, and work on becoming their best fit
That's awesome.
versions. Yep.
That's awesome.
So far, struggling because people saying
maybe
abusive-
you guys that are having those problems though just need some different friends. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know, dude, if you're hanging out with a bunch of people that are overweight, drink too much, and beat up their freaking girlfriends. Oh, by the way, you ladies that hang out with women that allow themselves to be beat up, you might want to change your friends. Okay, when you let your guy take you to a strip joint, you're gonna get beat up. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, Keith Dixon, following up shows the prospect that you're serious about addressing their concern. Did I go too far there?
Probably.
Okay, I'm just saying, dude, you got to stop it, man. Like nothing's happening to you; it's happening because of you.
Boom.
My life changed when I finally realized, and bad shit was happening to me every freaking week after week after week. You would not recognize the old Grant. He'd walk in here and you'd be like, there is no way he turns into the Grant Cardone you see today. Impossible. So I'm saying from personal experience, I've been a victim, okay? I've been victimized over and over, and I know today I had a lot to do with that. Probably 98% of it. Okay, what do you do when your prospect is considering a competitor that's bigger? We answered his question. Trent, the point of nothing taking hold is so true in my life. Nothing really got me to act until the 10X rule. Awesome, man. Trent, thank you. Help me out.
You know why? Isham Harris just called in. What do you do when your prospect is considering a competitor? That's the
we just
question.
answered
That's
him,
the
man.
question.
Okay, you do one, I do one. Okay.
Okay.
Rocky, you just found out about Meetup.com that could be an amazing platform to get yourself in the company of people in your specific market. So that's good. I've never even heard of Meetup.com. There's going to be so many platforms, dude. You guys are going to go platform.
Disruption. All right, look, Rocky, I'm in a great spot in that aspect. Business isn't started yet, and I don't need the money. I'm taking this time to get out there and meet some amazing people. One day I will need to convert them, but until then, I want to converse with and learn from them anywhere I can.
Brandon Hegemeyer. Hey, Uncle G, how do you get into multifamily investments? First thing you got to do is fill your pipeline up with deals. You need to be looking at deals all the time, know every broker in your town, know the zip code, the locations, the neighborhoods. Man, you got to fill your pipeline up. You got to be everywhere, folks. You got to be everywhere. You guys that are working 48 hours a week and bitching about it, hey, that's what I do in a weekend. That's a weekend, man. Okay? I want to show up here late Monday morning. I'm going to show up late. You know why? Because I did freaking 48 hours on a weekend. And you bitching about 48 hours through a week. Come on, man. You're not going to get paid. I'm going to end the show with this. America is in a massive recession of long duration. And you're not going to hear this any other place. The economists are not telling you that. The politicians are not telling you that. If you look at the wages in America, and I'm going to be talking about this tomorrow on the Cardone Zone. If you look at the wages in America for the last 27 years, especially since 2008, they're going like this, okay? If you adjust for inflation, the wages in America, but recessions are measured on countries' GDP. The actual definition is two quarters of negative growth, back to back, means the country's in recession. Hey, man, companies are making lots of money, okay?
Lots of money, man.
Lots. Okay?
How much GDP you got?
Okay. The people aren't, man. If you measure recessions based on people, which is what they should be measured on, a country is not made of companies, it's made of people. The people are in a recession, okay? Housing is going up. Housing is $289,000 for the median home.
Median home.
Can't you show me one city where groceries, strawberries,
blueberries, milk, eggs,
bread. Dude, tell me that's not more expensive, okay? Is it more expensive? Okay, you know what's less expensive? Apps. I can get Candy Crush for 99 cents. I can get it free until you suck me into the 99 cents. 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, which means the American household, the individual people are in recession already, all right? And it's not going to change unless you change. So quit worrying about $49 because that's not your problem. Quit worrying about $490. That ain't your problem.
$40 million.
Dude, money, real money is your problem. Nobody's telling you how to get real money. That's what we do on this show.
And in order to get that, you need to be omnipresent. You need to get noticed. You got to crack through the obscurity. Number one, what do you want to be known for? What are your assets? Number two, what are going to be your outlets, your lines, your distribution? And number three, who do you want to know you that can buy from you today? And who do you want to know from you to be in your space?
And that's why this show goes beyond the hustle, because more than hustle, You need hustle, but you also need strategy. A hustle with no strategy means you will have no hustle next week. I promise you. You're going to be like, I'm throwing in the towel, dude.
Done.
A strategy with no hustle means the strategy's worth nothing. So me and Jarrod come to you every Thursday. We really appreciate you joining us. We want to add hustle, energy to your hustle, and strategy to your hustle.
And maybe just a little bit of inspiration.
Dude, and what do people say about those guys that hustle all the time like me and you, man?
The ones that condemn the hustle?
Some people just hate on it, man. They just like want to piss on my damn hustle.
Dude, the
like,
only people
you work
that
too much, G.
The only people that condemn the hustle
are
the ones that have already given up on the hustle themselves.
Hey, never listen to a quitter, man. They got bad information.
We'll see you next week.